Hello and welcome, and I'm glad to have you along on as I prepare for the maiden voyage of my Kodak Retinette. I have never previously owned a camera of this type. I've owned several rangefinders and a bunch of SLRs, but never one of these or anything like it. So I'm going to follow the instructions from the operating manual, which I downloaded just the other day, and install a roll of Fomapan into the Retinette and get it ready for shooting. Alright, so step one says press the opening button in the camera base and the camera back snaps open. And the opening button is identified as this right here. That's the opening button. So we're going to press the opening button and let's see what happens. And bam, alright, very good. And there we go. It opens right up. And let me double check my focus and make sure everybody can see what's going on. And it looks like, alright, looks pretty good. Okay. Step number two, pull out the rewind knob as far as it will go. And this is the rewind knob. And I'm going to pull it out as far as it will go. And it goes this far. That's how far it goes. All right. Next step, number three. Turn the built-in take-up spool, which is this here, with your thumb until one of the slits faces up. So let's do that. Let's see here. Oh, looks like that's a slit, and it looks like it's facing up. Okay, very good. Let's see here. Thread the trimmed film in, thread the trimmed film end into the slit and engage one of the perforations on the little hook in the slit. Alrighty. So we're going to take our film leader and I'm going to take off my glasses because I'm getting old. I can't see. So let's see here. Put this in the slit like so. Alrighty, and it looks like it does look like it engages. Sure does. It does appear to engage. Alrighty, I think we're in business. Next, pull the film across the film track and insert the cassette in the cassette chamber. Alrighty, I think I can do that. Pull the film across the film track and hold this steady and insert this into the film chamber. Very good. Okay. Next it says turn the take-up spool until the teeth of the film transport sprocket properly engage both rows of film perforations. So that would be the take-up sprocket is going to be this here, and it appears it's already engaged. I can see that, and I have no idea how well this is showing up in the video. No clue. But we're talking about that sprocket hole and that tooth into that sprocket hole here. So it appears that yeah. So what they want you to do is wind it. Oh, shoot. Let's keep winding and see what happens. There we go. I'm going to keep winding. And I can see, actually I need a little tension over here is what I need. I think that's the next step. But I can see a sprocket hole here, and there is in fact a teeth or tooth engaging each sprocket hole. So our next step is going to be, let's see here, so I'm probably engage both rows. Push back the rewind knob to its normal position and turn the knob counterclockwise as indicated by the arrow until a slight resistance is felt. The film is then properly tensioned. Okay, so I'm going to put this back in like so, and I'm going to turn it, is it clockwise or counterclockwise? I should know this. I shouldn't have to look it up. Turn it clockwise. That away. Okay. So until slight tension is felt. Okay. There's a lot of slack in this cartridge. Ah, here we go. All right, now I can feel the tension right in the cartridge. And I'm going to hold this here. I'm going to pull this, and now I can see that the teeth here are properly engaged in the sprocket holes. Okay, very good. Close the camera back and make certain that you hear the latch engage. All right, close the camera back, and let's make sure that did I hear the latch engage? Was that what that is? That I sure hope so. It's closed. That's for damn sure. Already. Now what? Now what? Let's see here. Okay. Now we're going to set the frame counter. Unlike SLRs of the 60s and 70s, these cameras do not have automatic reset frame counters, so you have to set them manually, much like the old rangefinders from the 1950s. The frame counter tells you how many exposures remain to be taken, so it is a countdown counter. Unlike most SLRs that you're accustomed to from the 70s and 80s and such, where the counter counts up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so, this frame counter counts down. Turn the black thumb ring counterclockwise until the diamond mark is exactly opposite the triangular mark. For 36 exposure cassettes, set the diamond mark between 1 and 36. For 20 exposure cassettes, set the diamond mark to 23. So, this is what they're talking about right here. And I better recheck my focus. Make sure y'all can see that. And here is the... I think that's probably good enough. All right. So, this here is the frame counter. And this is the display window that shows you, it's going to show you how many frames you have left. It is not currently accurately set. I just loaded a roll of 36 exposures and it's displaying 19, so that's wrong. So I need to fix that. You notice the arrow here? So this the black dial here is going to turn counterclockwise, and I'm going to turn that counterclockwise until I match this pointer up with a diamond mark which immediately precedes the number 36, okay, like so. Okay, I'm counting, it's counting down, I'm going down to 5 now, at 1, and there is a diamond mark right there. Bingo, that's it. There's my diamond mark. The diamond mark is now opposite or between the number 1 and 36. So what we're going to do now is advance the film a couple frames, and I assume that will cause the frame counter arrow to line up with the number 36. I think that's probably what our instructions are going to tell us to do next. Let's take a look. Let's see here. Operate the lever wind as far as it will go, then press the shutter release button. Do this a second time. Operate the lever wind once more. Okay. Oh, that's released. The lever wind is here. So I'm going to advance the film. 1. Shutter. Advance the film again. 2. How many times does it say to do that? Once more. Okay. Right? Actually, I'll tell you what. I'm not going to advance it. I'm just going to release the. I'm going to release the film because I don't want to hold the shutter under tension. It's a mechanical shutter, and when dealing with mechanical shutters, you should avoid holding them under tension for extended periods of time, even overnight. It's best to get in that habit. So I'm not going to advance it. I will advance before I take the picture, not after. Now it says, let's see, excuse me, turn the rewind knob gently in the direction of the arrow until resistance is felt. The camera is now ready for use. Okay, so the rewind knob here, no. Rewind knob is, oh, I guess it is, yeah, here, okay. In the direction of the arrow, so here's the rewind knob, and we're going to turn it in the direction of the arrow, which is essentially counter, it's clockwise until I feel some resistance, and I can feel resistance right there. There's no need, hold on, okay, there's the arrow, here's the rewind knob, there's the arrow, and I can feel resistance. That thing is properly tensioned, okay? So the camera is now ready for use. Note that as you operate the lever wind, the rewind knob should turn counterclockwise. The triangle mark will now be opposite number 36 or number 20. To set the film indicator, lower left, hold the rewind knob and turn the inner serrated ring until the black dot points to the type of film used in the camera. Sure, why not? Why not? Let's have some fun. Well, actually, it's already set. So here's the little black dot indicator, and it's a reminder. It doesn't actually affect the function of the camera in any way. So this is color, and you've got the light bulb there for tungsten color balanced color film, or color for daylight balanced color film, or this little diamond with the black half and the white half for monochrome. And what you would do is put your thumb here, or put your thumb here. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna hold down this, yeah, and I can turn this. I don't want the knob to turn, so I'm gonna hold the knob with this thumb. But I'm gonna sort of grab the serrations by here, and you can see I can turn the indicator. I'm gonna turn it back to the black and white, just for kicks. All right, very good. My Retinette 1B is now ready for use, and I'm very much looking forward to this. This seems like a really neat little camera, and I'd like to thank all the folks on the Facebook group. There is a Facebook collector group for these things. It's only like 1,000 people, but man, do they know stuff. There's a hardcore group of collectors that really love these things. I mean, they actually hot rod these cameras by swapping out lenses and shutters. I remarked on the group the other day that this is like the Deuce Coupe of compact 35s, and it kind of is. All right, so thank you for watching. Thank you for coming along. I hope you found this informative and/or amusing. If you did, please subscribe and check out the links below. As a matter of policy, I am not monetizing my videos for 30 days following release. So if you would like to subscribe and click the notifications, you can watch all of my content commercial-free for the first 30 days following the go live date on the video. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.